I need to speak on something. Mobile games. A tragic little world for anyone unfortunate enough to play them, or want to play them, or have played them in the past. I'm at a point now where I'm starting to realise something. Mobile games are tragic. They are in a tragic state, and they are overwhelmingly short of good content and just good games. Just fun. Just fun. There's nothing. On my phone, I currently have downloaded about 5 or 6 apps. I'll be showing you right now. And it consists of goddamn Candy Crush, Clash of Clans, AFK, Journey, Jurassic World the game, the Dominoes one, Pokemon Go, and I believe that is it. Those are all of the games I currently have. I have a few that are currently in waiting on the App Store, which I think is the Last Airbender one and the Godzilla one. There might be a few more, but I can't remember. There's just some random games and stuff, but that's it. And trust me, when I say you are looking at a master of mobile games, I have played so many of these damn games, alright? And I know mobile games are looked down upon in gaming spaces, alright? Because people know how bad these things are. But there are real fan bases and people addicted to the certain games in the mobile space.
Alright.
I've played mobile games for so long now.
I used to have so much money.
So many. So unbelievably many. And I've just come to the realisation that there's not really any good ones that have kept me there.
Oh, this stinks!
Now this might just be a me issue. It fully could be. You may be playing games currently right now which you think are fine. You have been playing for quite a few years and they have been
Very good.
But I am not that sort of person. My little ADHD brain goes, no, mate, we're not having that. You either are addicted to a game or you're not. This point where there's going to be some little old stock footage of random ass games and me not knowing what to do because I randomly just downloaded them, alright? Most of the games that are currently on the screen right now, I've never played before, alright? But there are a few games I have played. Good lord, that is a hard drill. The bald man is back, and he has a drill. Hopefully that isn't too goddamn loud. But anyway, some of the games that stick in my mind as the best mobile games I have played are 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, Dragon Ball Legends, I know right, 2 anime games, and I believe it was called Darkness Rises. It's a game that just absolutely fell off a cliff. I think the only reason I deleted that game was because I didn't have enough storage at the time. I don't think it now exists. I think I've gone on Reddit and it said it's dead in the water and it's gone under, like the Titanic.
I'll never let go. I promise.
So, God knows what happened to that. But the reason I say Dragon Ball Legends is because of the mechanics. Just gacha games in general. There are so many games where I just like the types of games. So gacha, any like summoning, so Marvel Contest Champions, another really good game. And there's nothing actually wrong with Marvel Contest Champions. I don't know. There's something about having to grind a certain amount, especially with Marvel Contest of Champions. Such a long name. Marvel Contest. Macaque. It's called Macaque. Cool. All I'm going to say is Macaque. So for Macaque, it's just too... Every day is a daily grind for Macaque, right? Macaque gets very tiring and you just have to finish at a certain point. Alright? Yeah, I'm moving on now. RPG games. Diablo Immortal. I played that game for quite a while, got to a certain point, but then I kind of deleted it when I got bored, and now if I wanted to replay it again, I don't think I linked an account, so I'd have to redo all of it again. And it's like, I didn't get very strong in the first place.
Raid Shadow Legends!
I have downloaded and re-downloaded like 3 times. I still didn't get very far in a game like that. And it's like, I just don't know. There doesn't really seem to be a perfect game in the mobile space. It's truly outstanding. I played random things like Nexus War. I really like games like that. Another one was King of Avalon, which is still going. Wow, can't believe that. But a really good like story game or type of game like that. I like those types of games. I don't know. It's when there's just so many, they fill up the screen with absolutely everything, and it just looks janky. It's why I like Clash of Clans. It's like, it really hasn't changed. There's still only like 4 options on the entire screen for my small little eyes to appreciate and start doing stuff for. And there's the other problem of a lot of these games and a lot of these good types of games usually get ruined by the developers and the companies behind them only making those games for a large amount of profit, and they don't actually spend a lot of time developing, updating, doing what the fans and fan base and downloaders actually want for the game. So a lot of good games that had potential just get ruined by the amount you need to spend to be anywhere near successful in the game. And on the flip side of that, whales. Awful, right? If you're a non-spender and a free-to-play, and you're going against just these dudes that spend thousands and thousands, bloody mortgages for houses on these games, and mobile games are looked down upon as it is, let alone if you're spending a crap ton of dosh and just throwing that at the game for developers that are just going to pocket that immediately.
Easy money.
Like they're playing that fishing game at an arcade. You know, that one where you rod it down and then you pull them up. Whales are a bad thing. Like, I know it's like there has to be these sorts of money things, but it's like every money system should kind of only be based around luck, or should sort of be customizable option, kind of like Fortnite, but it's hard to do in games like that, where Fortnite's only customizable. You pay money for the customizable emotes and stuff. So yeah, but there's no real way to deal with whales and people spending a certain amount, because it's their money, they can do what they want with it. But it is annoying if you are free to play. I know exactly what that feels like, getting just ransacked and bummed by these dudes that, like, you're doing all right at the level that you are at as a free to play, and then these dudes just wreck your PvP score or whatever it is. In guilds, multiplayer, it's like only certain games do that very well. Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power was another one. That first season was so good, but the game kind of was only destined to work for one season, if you know what I mean, and if you've played it. Because everyone as far as I can tell, because I quit halfway through season 2, everyone that liked season 2 all congregated to one faction. So it wasn't fair, and there wasn't a chance for like any other factions. Dwarves on top. Alright? It's hard to be a mobile game. I'd love to make a mobile game, that'd be cool. I'd love to make any sort of game, to be honest. I have really cool ideas for it, just so you know. But yeah, there just needs to be a game that's incredibly balanced like that. There are a few games that get it, like McCock. McCock is one of those games that actually does like that. You can progress really far and still do really well, even if you're free to play. Because again, there's that luck factor. You can pull a really strong character, but it's just those duplicates and stuff like that, and the extra materials and resources you can purchase. I don't really know if there's much else for me to talk about in the world of mobile games. I guess art and customization to a certain extent. There are certain games which could be good and would be very good if they were just in a different style. I can't currently think of any games, because any games that I kind of thought of straight to the bin. Apart from that, the main thing is like the money to certain aspects and just keeping me hooked. A lot of these mobile games just do not have very good story. And if you've ever played Darkness Rises, which I think is what that game was called, it played exactly like a video game, just the exact same. It had incredible animation and stuff. To be honest, I've never played something like Genshin Impact or Honkai Impact or whatever the hell. There's certain games I definitely haven't played. Yeah, please let me know if there are any games on mobile I should check out, because I really want to find a really good one that I can waste my time on, that actually has a decent story. Because I will play the normal multiplayer stuff like King of Avalon and stuff. I do like those games, but it's just long-term like engagement for me is meh for those sorts of games. So yeah, I really hope to find a really good game at one point or another. This video hasn't been too long, thank God. I can probably section this out, so that's pretty cool. One more thing, I'm currently posting like a madman on TikTok, because it's so easy to make some of those just random funny edits, relatable things, and there's some of my ranting and stuff, so go check that. Got an Instagram now as well, all AVoiceInTheWall. Yeah, go do that. The TikTok one, more or less, you can kind of screw off the Instagram, because I post the same thing to the Instagram as I do the TikTok, but either way, blah blah blah. So yeah, like and subscribe to this one, because this is the most important one, because this is YouTube and this is the best. And thank you for watching. If you have watched, again, please tell me if there are any good games that you are currently playing or you'd like me to check out, because I really want to check them out. And yeah, thank you, and bye, soldier.
Bye, baby girl. Stay perfect, just for me.